I suggest you have a look at the video that I've made on the elimination method first, and then come back to this one and have a look at this method of the substitution method. These are the two algebraic methods that we can use to find a simultaneous solution. Our two algebraic methods of solving simultaneous equations both use a similar trick at the beginning. They both try and come up with an equation where one of the variables, either x or y, disappears. In the elimination method, we did that by subtracting one equation from another or adding one equation to another. We had to get the coefficients to match to do that. In this method, we do it by using substitution. Now the first equation has got y equals, and the second equation has got y equals. In both of those equations, the y values are the same as one another. So what we can do is just replace y in the second equation with what y in the first equation says it's equal to. So where it said y equals negative x plus 1, I just replace the y with the first equation of 3x plus 5. Now I've got a statement that has only got x's in it, and by doing a bit of algebra and rearranging it, I can solve it. So it's just a different way to achieve the same thing. Get rid of either the x's so that I can solve for y, or in this case, get rid of the y's so I can solve for x. Only the first step is different to the elimination method. The rest of it's identical. So once I've found the value for either the x or the y, I put it into either one of the equations, and that will give me the other coordinate. So I've figured out that negative 1, 2 should be my simultaneous solution, should work in both equations. I've already tested it in equation 1, so now to check it, I put it into equation 2. Substituting it into equation 2 checks out all good, and so I can say for sure that my simultaneous solution is the point negative 1, 2. So I suggest you get a copy of this example into your book and use it to make sure that you write yours in the same kind of format. So the steps again are to label your two equations, call them equation 1 and equation 2, then replace one of the variables. It doesn't matter whether it's x or y, but you should come up with a statement that's left with only one variable in it. In this case, we've just got x's. Then you solve it. Next step is to take that value you just found and put it into one of the equations to solve for the other coordinate. And the last step is to check that it works in the other equation that you haven't used yet. Don't forget, before the set, there are plenty of worked examples for you to look through. And I'm sure if you Google it, you could probably find another dozen lessons on finding simultaneous solutions using the substitution method. There'll be lots and lots and lots of them out there on YouTube. But of course, as usual, if you're getting stuck at all, come and see me in the meet and I will get you sorted out.